Hey.
Greetings, salutations.
Welcome to our kitchen.
Welcome to our Instagram account, The Friday Night Life, and we are glad you're here.
And this is Counter Talks with CnC.
Counter Talks with CnC.
So grab a cup of coffee.
Come on in, plenty of room. We're going to be talking about life. We're going to be talking about football, family, faith, everything, all these things. This is a little segment that we're doing, this Counter Talk, that is kind of a side to our big adventure, which is
podcast. We are going to launch in June the Friday Night Live podcast. And we'd love for you to be a part of our community as we walk alongside other coaches and their wives. And we're going to talk all things coaching.
Yes.
Coaching life, football season.
It's a big life.
Triumphs, losses. And it's going to be really exciting because we're going to glean a lot from what these families have to share. There's a lot to share. Yeah.
Fired up because we have a story. I've been a football coach for 25 years, head coach for 15 of those years. She's been with me through 20 of those years. And so we got a story to tell.
It's a long time.
It's a long time. Bliss and blisters. We are going to tell our story is part of this. It's a small part of it. We're going to introduce ourselves, our journey, but then the podcast, as Corinne was saying, is going to take you, the viewer, the listener, through the journey of other coaches and their wives and some of the triumphs and victories that they've had, some of the pitfalls and failures that they've had. What is it like to be married to a football coach? What is it like to raise kids in a football house? What's it like to have a faith and a belief and try to share that with other people on the platform of football and all that stuff? And a little bit of everything, maybe some of that, maybe none of that. It's going to be a conversation between football couples.
Yeah. And we're excited.
Yeah.
Love for you to join us.
Yeah. Corinne's fired up to hear from those coaches' wives, as she mentioned. It's something that doesn't get talked about, babe, right?
No,
That's
it
why.
doesn't. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited to meet some coaches' wives.
Yes.
Some of the coaches and the wives that we will be interviewing, we already know. We've had great long relationships with them. Chris has actually coached alongside some of the coaches. So we're really excited to get a chance to do this. This is something that's been on our hearts for quite some time. And with all that has gone on with quarantine and the stay-at-home order, the Lord has just pressed upon our heart to go forth and do it, and that's what we're doing. So we
Awesome.
would love to have you guys come alongside us and join us.
Now, I know there's about 50,000 of our viewers out there right now.
Okay.
And they're wondering, well, Chris, why aren't you just getting on there and talking football? That's your gig. That's your thing. What are you doing? Well, number one, we've been doing this football ministry for almost 21 years. Yeah. It's almost, and I don't know how to say this, football coaches, maybe you can help me out. It's the same, but it's different. It's kind of like the ministry is our job in this coaching, but no one ever talks, and I get interviewed, right? You get the interviews after the game, and you're talking about what happened at the game, or you're talking to parents, your booster clubs, your press, anybody else. You're talking about football. You're talking about what's going on in the field, but we don't ever hear from the wives. And that's what Corinne and I was so excited about tag teaming this thing. It's not just going to be football. It is, and it's the platform that's given us this, but it's not everything to me. My passion is football, yes, it's what I do, but who I am is sitting right next to me here. I can't do it without her. So we just want to know, we want to hear from you. What do you want to know? What questions do you have that we can help, that we can answer?
Yeah, football families. If there's any questions that you want to know from our football families that we're interviewing, let us know. Comment below. Yeah. We'd love to hear from you, get your input, because again, it's not just us interviewing. We want this to be something that we share with you, our listeners.
Yep. Corinne said football community. That was awesome. It's a huge community. This coaching community is across the nation, and we want to hear from everybody. So please reach out to us, say hi, introduce yourselves. We'd love to connect with you. We have a website coming out. We have a Twitter page. Instagram, obviously, Facebook, The Friday Night Life. That is us. Friday Night Life, thefridaynightlife.com. The website's going to be launching soon, and the podcast is coming in June. So stay tuned for that. It's going to launch. We're kicking off June 18th. So
Okay,
right around the corner, yeah. But anyway, so in between now and then, we're going to be doing these little blurbs, comments, questions.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching us and watching our video.
Yep. Yeah. And hey, we look forward to connecting with you guys real soon. Stay tuned for more videos. This is the Friday Night Life.